Hey, Motel Granite the Gray. Another shout out to people who have a vision, who have an invention, who have a revelation, illuminated, social media and things are infested with people trying to convince you to do something that's not natural for you. Don't do it. Fuck money. And I don't mean that as a shout out against money, but I'm saying money is not a motivator to do anything. It shouldn't be. Working hard is just something that's natural and it's fun. It should be. So we got all of these people who are not professional trying to give advice to people about what they do and shaming folks, making them feel bad about their situation. So I'm telling you, in case you are one of those people, don't be affected by it if you can help it. I know it's easier said than done, but I'm on your team. And inside of your own mind, just tell them to go to hell. I don't want you to think about suicide. I don't want you to think about homicide. I don't want you to think about armed robbery or none of that stuff. Just get through it. I hate that people are like that. So once you identify somebody as a person who you can't listen to, even if that's me, if it's unbearable, then you gotta delete it out of your life. I don't know, they got double click. You double click to open up something. How many clicks do you need to do to get rid of this mother? So, to the innovators, like I'm 51 years young, or 51 years old, or 51, depending on however you just want to say it. But man, I promise to God, I feel phenomenal. I feel grateful. I feel powerful. And only racism, hatred, jealousy, or non-skilled people, and whatever else negative demon or devil you can think of, is the only thing that wants to see you unhappy, or see me unhappy. If you thumb through my channel, even though I'm still coaching and planning on coaching, you know, I've done music as well. So why can't I do music as well as work on coaching, going to work doing jobs? Why can't I, without it being some woman or some man who feels like he's obligated or has a title or position to tell me or anybody else inventive what we can do, what we can't do? Got enough money to take care of yourself and take care of your loved ones, that's good enough, man. Like, you don't have to be shamed into telling you got to have over $100,000 a year in your account. I listened to President Barack Obama before he got elected, when he was doing one of those debates, and he said clearly, middle class is 250,000. That's the base. So if you make 249,000, then technically you're poor. So what do you think Robert De Niro, Morgan Freeman, Oprah Winfrey, and Michael Douglas, how much money do you think they got? professional sports stars get fined $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 for something. But it ain't no big deal, man, because they don't want you anyway. You can want them, but it don't work like that. So, like right now, I'm at a point where I'm glad to be single. I'm glad, man. Like, I'm so at peace with being single that it's crazy. Like, I see what everybody else is talking about, man. It feels so good to be able to go. Like, I work, so I'm on phase 3 now. Phase 1, I build robots. Phase 2, I'm coaching now. And phase 3, coming to a theater near you, is coming up. But I feel so much better being single than trying to carry somebody or promise or be a disappointment to a woman because I wasn't able to produce for her cause. It's hard enough to build your own nest to lay your head in as opposed to trying to build one for somebody else. And when you gone, somebody else is laying in that bed anyway. Y'all think I'm making it up. All she's gonna tell you is it's not her fault, it's your fault because you're not doing what you're supposed to do, which is bologna meat that they chop up bones and stuff inside of the grinder at the sausage factory. But nonetheless, it's all BS. And the accountability wheel is stop moving. It stopped moving. Nobody's accountable for anything. I'm happy though, man. I want to go and get my tooth replaced. Now it's time to work on some other stuff. Go to the dentist, get my teeth cleaned. And, you know, I've been about 5 months ago, 3 or 4 months, about 4 months ago. So don't get it twisted like I haven't been going. I've been getting a lot of work done in my mouth. Y'all can thumb through my videos and see me holding gauzes and different works that I've gotten from going to the hospital. I probably went to the dentist about 4 times last year. Man, no, man, about 6. About 6 times this year. This year I've been about 6 times. So my sugar fetish is a substitute for sex, and it eats me up, the sugar. So now it's, you know how it is. But when you got a big appetite, like I do, Coca-Cola, which is one of the #1 drinks down here in the South. I was raised as a Pepsi dude up north, but somebody throw cans at me if they hear me say that. But nonetheless, man, it's be yourself, be inventive. And I'm going to do some more songs, make some more singles, make some more little collective little albums by myself. It's so fun. I don't have to ask nobody, hey, can you? I don't have to give nobody we passed a certain point now. I don't have to give nobody no blowjob or do nothing spectacular, kiss nobody's ass or no crazy shit to try and get anything done. I can do it by myself. And I'm talking nothing but positivity, working on my own stuff. Shout out to all of the DJs, shout out to all of the producers who make the tracks that I have used. None of the tracks I make myself. I haven't gotten to that level yet, but shout out to the people who have made them. So that's a good thing. So I'm happy about that. Today is I see the people out getting the Halloween candy. So happy Halloween to those that celebrate it. I'm not going to slap you over the head with the Bible or any type of spiritual talk, good or evil. Just as long as you and your kids are bonding and having a good time, and y'all got a dentist on speed dial. Not a doctor, hopefully, for some idiot injecting anything, but maybe just a dentist because of all the sugar accumulation. And dads, don't just come around with your fat self to stick your ugly face inside of, and your rusty hands inside of your kids' pumpkin plastic case and take all of the Snickers, Mountain Dews, and all of that stuff out of their pile and leave them with them candy corn and all of the other little candies that don't nobody want. So don't be trying to lay no law down as if you've done anything in the house. So go on somewhere. And the mamas, you don't need that extra weight anyway, so you need to leave the candy alone too. All right, now that I've gone through my little stuff, y'all have a great day. Love y'all.